It'll be Ashburn to serve for Wisconsin to start us off. Fairbanks to Wokolo. Ashburn, Robinson.
Robinson throwing up the flex, and why not getting that first kill of the 5th set.
Shehart and Franklin really stepped up in that 4th set. They all had 5 kills apiece. Service error. So we're tied at a point apiece. Every point magnified that much more when you shorten the set to 15 win by 2.
Pitt taking a sigh of relief when Izzy Ashburn, one of the best servers in the country, misses her serve.
Shout out to Pitt for setting a program record for most digs in NCAA tournament history tonight. They've had 77. That's a Pitt record.
Wow.
Flood with another ace. Kat Flood has been one of the most impactful servers since we got to Madison. That is her 3rd ace.
Kat Flood is that swag player. She knows how to find seams, be aggressive, and look at that energy after that serve.
Ashburn with a tight set to Robinson, and then Gray with the finish. Serena Gray gives Pitt a 3-1 lead to start the 5th.
Serena Gray with the ISO block. Great timing and great decision, choosing how to face that shoulder, which shot to take away from Wisconsin.
Serena Gray has played with so much intensity in this match, so much focus. Gutstikin did a good job just to slow that serve down. Orzol will push it over. Free ball here for Pitt. Fairbanks to Vasquez Gomez. Another dig for Gutstikin. Browski got up and saved it. Robinson blocked. Orzol. She's blocked. Pitt up 4-1. Pitt's had 2 blocks already here to start the 5th. They had not had a block the entire 4th set. And it prompts Wisconsin to take a timeout as Pitt up 4-1 in the 5th set.
Serena Gray suffocating Wisconsin at the front. From the outside, the middle, Serena Gray is doing such a good job at reading those arms and waiting, deciding which shot to take away, and extending that run.
She has played like someone who knows their career is on the line in college volleyball. And Serena Gray playing, doing all she can to try to make this not her last match. She has a bright future in so many areas of life. She can turn professional if she wants. She's an incredible student, hoping to work in an educational or recreational setting with children. She is learning how to help develop emotionally challenged children, and she's a world-class volleyball player.
And Pitt really handling the fan base here in Wisconsin, which is incredible. It could not be any better than here tonight. I love how Kelly Sheffield said that Wisconsin's new football coach, Luke Fickell, texted Kelly and said, "This is where I am bringing my recruits for next season when I'm building my own football team."
Flood is still on the service line for Pitt. They're up 4-1 in the 5th. We go to 15 win by 2. The winner goes to the national semifinals. Ashburn, back row attack is Franklin. Hit it wide. It's 5-1 Pitt. They're a third of the way there.
Franklin with the error, but we've seen this before from her. She wants that second ball. It's rare to see Franklin make 2 errors in a row.
Franklin with the serve receive. Orzol attacks. Got the touch. Point Wisconsin. And the Panthers are saying they didn't touch it. So remember, Pitt got an extra challenge by being a 5th set. They had been out of challenges. And we're going to have the challenge.
The challenges this match have been very good calls from both sides, from Kelly Sheffield and Dan Fisher. Just such a close match.
So here's Orzel attacking. A touch was called. Gray saying she didn't touch it. Players are celebrating because the ball went out. Are her hands down as the ball goes over, or did they touch it and then go down? Has to be clear to the official to overturn it.
Personally, I don't think there was a touch from Pitt, especially from Serena Gray's reaction. No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter what I think, everyone, but I don't think there was a touch from Pitt's block. Sam, are you going to say what you think?
I'm going to let them call this one.
And I could be wrong.
It's a pretty big call, though.
It is a big call. And to me, Serena Gray immediately going to the sideline and talk to Dan Fisher and telling him, I did not touch that ball. I don't think Serena Gray would do that if there was a touch. I think she would let it go.
Well, Serena Gray right now stretching over on that Pitt sideline with her teammates. Everybody's trying to stay loose. This has just been such a physical match. Dan Fisher's been successful on quite a few challenges tonight. He also lost 2 challenges. That's why he came into this set needing that additional one by getting to the 5th set.
That 4th set was the first set where both teams didn't pass that 20-mark threshold. So many points going on, and these aren't just points. These are extended rallies. These players have to be incredibly tired right now.
So again, we're going to find out if he saw a touch, and the call is going to stand. So Pitt is out of challenges again. They'll have no more challenges the remainder of this 5th set. Pitt players were still pleading their case, but they're going to have to live with this and shake it off now. It'll be Orzel serving. She went on quite a service run in the 5th set Thursday against Penn State. Fairbanks to Gray. And Gray will get the kill. And a hug.
Danielle Hart trying to cover her own ball, which is what I would do as a former player. That reaction, trying to get that ball up. But that defense for Wisconsin was there and ready for Serena Gray.
Bazzario back to serve. Pitt up 6-2. Hart can't put it down. Still alive, though. Here's Franklin. Nice angle from Franklin, but it's called out. And we may see a challenge from Wisconsin. We are. Kelly Sheffield going to challenge that call. As Wisconsin started this set out with 4 attack errors, Pitt has yet to commit an attack error in the 5th set. And so back-to-back challenges. As that attack was called out, untouched. And Kelly Sheffield, I'm being told, saw that he thinks somebody might have been in the net. So again, they can review the entire play. So he is challenging whether there was a net violation during that play.
After that serve went in, you could hear a pen drop in here. The most silent I've heard this gym. Everyone just on their seat.
Here's the swing.
Don't see anyone from Pitt in the net on that block attempt.
Yeah, look pretty clean to me. We'll see. And the call will stand. So no net violation. Wisconsin down to 1 challenge. And more importantly, Pitt takes a 7-2 lead here in the 5th and final set. Ashburn to Robinson. Robinson puts it down.
Robinson with her 20th kill of the match. Robinson is what you call a clutch player. You want to find her in situations like this. 5th set, you're down. That's that player that's going to hit the ball not only in, but get that kill.
Efficient too. 20 kills off 39 swings and only 3 errors.
Unreal.
And Dan Fisher now talking to the officials again. Doesn't have a challenge. So I'm not sure what that conference was about. We play on. Guchtikin serving. Pitt up 7-3 in the 5th. Gray in the middle. Here's Robinson on the right pin. Good up by Klicka. That's too tight. Still alive. Robinson couldn't put it down. Now she does.
Keep feeding Devin Robinson. She can do no wrong right now. No rolls or tips from her. Going for those all-out swings, testing those seams defense.
Guchtikin serving 22 digs tonight. She has anchored that Wisconsin D. Vasquez Gomez tools the block point. Pitt. Teams will change sides right now with Pitt up 8-4 here in the 5th.
Vasquez Gomez and Serena Gray just bring so much swag to Pitt's front row between those two, mainly because they're not afraid of those Badgers' hands, something most teams in the country would be terrified of.
Well, the Pitt faithful on their feet trying to let the Panthers know they're there for them as they change sides over to where the Pitt fans are seated. Ashburn chases that. Franklin attacks. Whoa. What a swing by Sarah Franklin.
Sarah Franklin, her cut shots are just as hard as her cross shots. Look how high she reaches, left of your screen. And that body snap, using every power in her body to get that ball down.
Wisconsin within 3. Hamill to serve. Ace. Well, the 4th ace of the night for Wisconsin couldn't have come at a better time, as they have now pulled to within 2, forcing Pitt to take a timeout here in the 5th set. So if you're Dan Fisher right now, Shelby, take us what you think's going on in that huddle.
Get a good pass. You cannot afford to ever be ace in that 5th set. It doesn't even need to be pretty. Even a one-option pass. Make sure you're staying in play. This 5th set is where no one can afford those hitting errors or any kind of errors right now. The fact that MJ Hamill went back behind that service line and got an ace shows how confident she is, staying aggressive and not worried about making an error, taking that high-risk serve, and it really played out for her.
Pitt has yet to commit a hitting error so far in the 5th set. Wisconsin's had 4, but Wisconsin's actually had 5 kills to Pitt's 2. A second straight 5-setter for the defending national champions. They got past Penn State on Thursday in 5. They haven't lost in this building, and they've won 21 straight. And if they want to defend that national championship, they've got to come back here in the 5th.
And right now, Dan Fisher might not even really have too much of a message for his team. His team is playing incredible, but it's a momentum breaker for Wisconsin. Trying to ice MJ Hamill from that service line.
Makeo with the set. Ennis blocked by Smrek. Franklin off hands. KO runs in. Fairbanks tips. Plickett takes it over. Franklin dug up by a KO, dumped over by Fairbanks. And Crawford sends it in the net. Point Pitt.
Beautiful dunk by Rachel Fairbanks, staying in the play and reading that court. Great eye vision.
Gray back to serve. Pitt up 9-6. As we go to 15, win by 2 to see who goes to the national semis. Crawford off the slide. Point Pitt. No touch.
Crawford asking for that touch. It looks like she's willing the ball out, but she's going for those fingertips of Pitt.
Timeout Wisconsin, as now Pitt's gone on a run to take a 10-6 lead. Kelly Sheffield and the Badgers just trying to hold on here. This is their 5th straight regional final. And for Bizzario and the Panthers, what an upset this would be if they could hang on and beat Wisconsin, something no one has done here in Madison this year. Not on this court. Florida beat Wisconsin in the Kohl Center. Louisville, a winner in 5 earlier today against Oregon. The winner of this plays Louisville Thursday. Texas, a winner in 4. And San Diego has a set point against Stanford in the second set out in Palo Alto. Again, Paul Sunderland, Missy Whittemore calling that on ESPN News. They will come over to ESPNU when this match is finished.
These runs are exactly what Kelly Sheffield told me before the match started. He said, this is not going to be a back and forth match. This is going to be one team will go on little spurts, little runs, hold on to that ball. He said it's all about how can you react? How can we overcome Pitt when they do go on those runs?
So the Badgers take that timeout. Let's see if they can side out right away, because Pitt has the momentum right now in the 5th and final set. Gray to serve.
What a shot. Look at Serena Gray in front of all those Wisconsin fans.
Excellent serve from Gray, an ace. Serena Gray delivers a timely ace. The team's 8th, and that's her 2nd.
Serena Gray going for the chest of Orzel, testing that seam and being so aggressive and efficient.
Another good serve. Franklin with the roll shot. Fairbanks into the block. Franklin again cuts it sharp for the kill.
When you have the reach and athleticism Sarah Franklin has, you too can hit in front of the 10-foot line. Amazing cut shot by Franklin.
Bram Shriver subbing her out to serve. Franklin 15 kills and 11 digs, a double-double tonight. Pitt leads 11-7 as we go to 15, win by 2. A KO to Wokolo. Good save by Guchtikin. Smrek into the block. Orzel over the block. What a smart shot.
Orzel is here to compete. I love her reaction going into the huddle after this. And what a tip. Reading that Pittsburgh defense perfectly, seeing that hole.
The Pitt lead is 3. A KO. Oh, how about that save from Fairbanks? Smrek pushes it over. Fairbanks attacks. Guchtikin called for it. Orzel. Timeout, Pitt. Wisconsin has pulled to within 2. Orzel 3 kills this set. She's had back-to-back kills.
Orzel just hitting so high, and she's so springy. Her form is great, and that reaction, that's what makes her such a fighter. She is here to compete and to win.
Pitt had a 7-2 lead here in the 5th set. Wisconsin has pulled to within 2, 11-9. Pitt is 4 points away from upsetting the defending national champions, but Wisconsin grabbing some momentum back behind those back-to-back Orzel kills.
And Pitt trying to keep hitting around Wisconsin's block. Yesterday, Bizzario said that something her team's really good at is drawing attention to the block. She said oftentimes, about 80%, I don't have a double block on me. That's because of how lethal Pittsburgh's offense is against one of the best blocking teams, if not in the country, Wisconsin Badgers.
Some concerned faces here in the field house. Both teams back out onto the floor. It'll be Bram Schreiber serving. Pitt still up 11-9.
Now note Smrek is up at the net. Something Pitt has to be careful.
Targets Ennis. Bizzario pushes it over. Hamill setting Orzel. She's got the hot hand, and it continues. 3 straight kills for Orzel.
Julia Orzel, incredible. That reach, her competitive drive, she just wants to win. She wants to find a way to get that kill. No rolls or tips right now, going for the all-out swing.
Sabrina Starks in for Pitt on the left pin right now. Good serve. Bizzario, back row attack. Pitt needs a side out. Smrek, not gonna happen. We're tied.
Anna Smrek on the right side. Look how high she reaches. Does not matter. There's 4 hands from Pitt in front of her. She is 6'9", and she's athletic.
First tie since 1-all. Fairbanks sends it over. Guchtikin calls for it. Will set Orzel again.
Wow. Julia Orzel again reading Pitt's defense flawlessly. She saw that right back, pulled back, ready for that kill, and went for that tip right over the Panthers' block. Incredible.
Ennis blocked. Sent over by Fairbanks. Fans wanted a double contact, didn't get it. Smrek kept alive by Vasquez Gomez. Here's Bizzario. And Pitt sides out to tie it at 12. And the fans are booing a ball that happened in the rally where they thought there was a double contact on Pitt. Kelly Sheffield has the challenge card out, talking to the official right now. And we are going to have a challenge. The question is going to be, what is he challenging? Challenging whether there was a net violation on the play against Pitt. Scoreboard reads 12-all in the 5th. We're going to 15 win by 2. The winner moves to the national semifinals. Wow. So we'll see if there was a net violation throughout that play at some point.
You can't finish a match in 5 sets and not use that challenge card. Any net violation here. looks like it's all ball.
Well, the coaches have made good use of the challenges tonight, and this call is just going to be confirmed. So both teams now out of challenges. 12 all in the fifth. Here we go.
I hope everyone realizes how good of volleyball this is. Every team has played exceptional every single set. There's not been one bad set. Incredible.
Hamill sets Smrek. Klicka will put it up for Bizzario. Back to Ennis. Ennis is stuffed by Crawford. Wisconsin leads.
Who else other than Caroline Crawford to get that block? Facing her opponent, reading that arm. Look at Caroline's hands and facing her hands straight down, doing a crunch in the air, head in her chest, perfect form.
Bizzario, we're tied at 13. The winner of this next point will have match point. It'll be Ennis to serve. Smrek saved it. Vasquez Gomez. Match point, Pitt.
Vasquez Gomez, the player Wisconsin, was picking on that first set, whether in servicing or hitting, and she never let up. She stayed aggressive this whole match.
Hamill. Franklin puts it over. Wokolo one-arms it. Guchtikin to Orzol. Klicka out to Bizzario. Sent back. It's over. The Pitt Panthers have upset Wisconsin. The defending national champions are out in a hard-fought battle against the Pitt Panthers, who move on to their second straight national semifinal. Both coaches embracing and a lot of mutual respect won on this night, because that could not be a better competition. What a match.